Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, which some of you may well be, then welcome aboard. Now if you do watch my videos regular, then go back a couple of videos. You may recall I said this: there has been a lot more sparrowhawk activity around here than usual, but I'll speak to you about that later. Future Ben here. I didn't pick up on the issues with the sparrowhawk later on in the video, as I've discovered there are more concerns with local birds in my area, which I feel need to be addressed in a different video on its own. Look out for that video in the very near future. Now, there is a reason I said that. I do believe that that topic deserves a video all on its own, and here's that video. So, over the last 4 to 6 weeks, I've had plenty of time off work, and in them 4 to 6 weeks, I've done a lot of walking because I am serving, at Her Majesty's pleasure, a 6-month driving ban for driving way too fast 3 times in less than a month. So I've been walking everywhere. I've been walking to the shops, been walking to supermarkets to buy all the shopping, been walking to the pharmacy, to the doctors, everywhere. And over the last couple of weeks, I've been walking my 2 little girls to and from school, which, on them walks, we play a game, myself versus them two, as to who could spot the most different kinds of birds, which they're winning. But it wasn't until we started doing this that we realised that certain birds that weren't so common, like years ago, are more so now, and birds that are pretty common, not so common. One bird in particular. Now, a couple of weeks ago I said to the girls, I haven't seen this certain bird, and since then, consciously I've been looking for that bird and listening for that bird. Haven't heard it at all. Now, this bird is one of the most, or was, or is, one of the most common garden birds in the UK. Not round here, not seen one for a while, and it's quite concerning. So it's a beautiful day out there, so I'm going to take you guys, we're going to go for a walk, we'll talk more about the bird situation, and hopefully we can go and find this bird. So I'm going to get my backpack and we'll make a move. Okay, I'm not going to drag this out and keep you in suspense any longer than necessary because it's just stupid. So the bird of concern that I'm worried about is the blackbird, the common garden blackbird. Now, it's only a concern of mine because I haven't seen or heard one, which is a worry. Now, where I live, which is now over half a mile away, I've walked, I've lived there for 19 years. 19 years ago I bought that house, but I've lived in the area all of my life, so 47 years, because it literally is a stone's throw away from my childhood home where I grew up with my brothers and my parents. Now, from the age of around about 7, I was always an avid bird watcher, and I mean, I was a bird watcher. I had binoculars, I had a notepad, I had pens, I had my Collins guide to British birds, so I knew which birds were common and which weren't. And blackbirds were one of the most common birds that you'd see around your garden. So it is rather concerning that I haven't seen one. So what I've done is decided to come out. I'm coming to an area which is not far now, even though there's a lot here. There is an area, being the middle of September, that has a lot of blackbirds, which you should think blackbirds will be around. So I'm going to head there to see if we can see any blackbirds. Blimey, it's 19 degrees, beautiful sunshine, I'm sweating, really didn't need this jacket, but I've got it on, so it's tough. So going back to what I said at the beginning of the video and what I said in the previous video, I'm going to talk about the bird situation mainly in my area. Now, there used to be not so many of the rare birds and loads of the common birds, obviously. Now there seems to be an abundance of the what were not so common birds, and the common birds not so much, if you follow me. So birds like sparrows, in particular house sparrows, which are the most common bird in this country. In my area, hit and miss. You'll have hundreds one season, none the next, then hundreds again. It's very strange. Similar to the situation that's arisen with the blackbird. Not noticing it, then realising, haven't seen one. Still haven't seen one yet, at all. Not even heard one. Now, the birds that are in abundance now, that weren't, we're talking things like pigeons. We have a lot of pigeons. In fact, you can literally look out the window and you'll see lots of pigeons. The same with magpies. Now, as we know, magpies do like to raid nests, so eggs, young chicks and stuff, that is pretty much what they eat, but I don't care because that's nature. That is what it is. Magpies used to be quite rare as such, you know, it's like, hello Mrs. Magpie, you know, one for sorrow, two for whatever the saying is. Magpies, quite rare. I stood outside my back door yesterday having a cup of tea. 9 magpies on one house roof. 9. Sparrowhawks. Sparrowhawks, didn't see one from 1 month, 1 year to the next. Now, I don't think I can go a day, maybe 2 days maximum, without seeing a sparrowhawk, especially in my area, mainly because I've got a aviary in my garden. But the blackbird is of massive concern because, like I said, I've still not seen one. I'm probably about another half a mile away from the area of Blackbirds, which I've walked this area for years and years, so I know this time of year, 16th of September, there should be blackbirds hanging around these blackberry bushes looking for berries. If I don't see one, I'm going to get really, really concerned. So I might actually pop over there because there's a shop, go and get an ice cream, and then get to the blackbirds and hopefully see a blackbird. Not seeing anything else apart from pigeons and crows, magpies, and a few ducks. Right, okay, I've just got to the main blackberry area, which is starting here, then it goes further down that way. And as I turned the corner up there, I saw 2 male blackbirds, and they literally both just shot into the undergrowth, and they made their like warning call. So it made me smile. It kind of lifted me a bit. My heart's racing a bit, but it was nice to see them. I did try and get a shot, not very good. So what I'm going to do is creep further down, and hopefully there's a lot of robins as well. So hopefully I'll be able to get some footage and maybe see a female. But it's nice. I've actually seen blackbirds for the first time in 2 or 3 weeks. So head down here. Hopefully we can see some more of them. Right, so that area of outstanding natural blackberries turned out to not be as fruitful as I thought it would. I mean, there was plenty of fruit, but blackbirds, not really, no. I saw them 2 males and that was it, didn't see any more. So I'm heading now to the last possible place that I can fit in before school, because I've been out for nearly 4 hours. And hopefully I can see more than just the 2 blackbirds I've seen. But I mean, as you can see here, I mean, this whole area with the undergrowth, with the leaves and everything to like ruffle around in under the foliage, screams blackbirds to me. But as you can probably hear, it doesn't scream anything at all. So I'm going to head up to, there's a small copse stroke woods further up here, again with lots of blackberries, lots of undergrowth, lots of decaying leaves and stuff. Ideal habitat for blackbirds. So I'm hoping this could be the last area to try and get blackbirds on camera. We shall see. Did you hear that? Sounds like a male blackbird to me. That way. Come on, see if I can get a shot of it. Bear with me, I am armed with just one iPhone, so it might be difficult. Dear Santa, I love my iPhone a bit, but please can I have a Canon R5 or an R6 with a great big zoom lens on for Christmas? Been a good boy. back home now, showered and de-spiderwebbed, because as you should know, September is the onset of spiderweb season. There's hundreds out there, and I mean hundreds. Still none the wiser on the whereabouts of blackbirds, apart from the two that I saw briefly go into the undergrowth. Now it could be that they've moved out of the urban areas and have gone to like meadowland or farmland to molt ready for the winter, but on the massive walk that I have just done, and I mean a massive walk, I haven't really seen any evidence other than them two briefly and hearing that male later on, which I didn't see. So it could be the ever increasing population of the bigger birds. There's loads of pigeons that eat all the food. Herring gulls. There's a couple of herring gulls over there as I speak on the house roof. They're always round here eating everything. Magpies, like I said, loads and loads of magpies, which obviously in nesting season will take eggs, will take babies, so they could be a problem. Also, there's a lot of red kites around here now. Don't know if it's them or not. And as I literally got back home before I went in the shower, I heard a very familiar call, and I looked up and there was 3 buzzards circling around. So we don't know, or it could be probably their number one predator, which again is becoming more and more popular, as in I've seen it more and more in this area, and that's the sparrowhawk. And I know firsthand from when my aviary was over that side of the garden how agile and indeed blatant a sparrowhawk can be when it attacked the aviary 6 foot in front of me, which I've done nothing about but film it, but you know, else you wouldn't have seen that clip. Excuse me. So hopefully when winter comes, the blackbird comes back, because it is one of the most, if not the most common seen bird in my area at winter time, other than the robin. They're kind of on a par of each other. But I'll let you know, and I'll let you know more about budgies and stuff, because I haven't sold any. So thanks for watching this little video of trying to find a blackbird, which I kind of did but didn't, so still none the wiser, but I will let you know. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, all that jazz, and I shall see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Actually fell over. Ouch! Oh, my ankle.